You really don't have to do it alone. And I mean this in a very real sense that whatever you are going through right now, whatever you're pursuing, whether it's getting out of something, recovering from something, or making strides in progress in your own life, you do not have to do it alone. And now more than ever, I am a big believer in this actually quite famous quote that is attributed to Warren Buffett, but was also an African proverb, which goes like this: if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And now more than ever, it has been clear to me that that statement is so incredibly true. I'm going to give you two specific examples of how I've seen this play out in my everyday life. So I've built two businesses before, and they have both been with another partner, building them together, working on the operations and the marketing and the finance and the accounting and everything together, just getting stuff done, figuring it out, having this growth mindset, and also this mindset that anything is truly learnable, anything is truly solvable. And now that I'm building a business here in Western Australia, I am working on this myself, and I am realizing how slow I am moving on things, how slow things are getting done. And I'm also noticing the lower quality of work that I am putting out, because I really do thrive, and I think a lot of people do more than they care to admit. You thrive when you are around others, when you have not necessarily a community supporting you, but just somebody else there working alongside you. And I have found this to be extremely true in my life, and I think it really is the case for a lot more people than necessarily believe that. I've always believed that, I can work well by myself. I've got great discipline, incredible motivation. I can withstand anything. I can do anything. And I really only need to be dependent for myself. But as I've grown older, as I've spent more and more time working on different projects and getting to meet the people that are out there, if you have someone beside you working on a business, for example, it will not only grow more quickly, it will not more only be efficient in how you approach tasks, and it will not more only be more successful. I've also seen the aspect of community play out really prominently in one of my current pursuits, which is boxing slash jiu-jitsu. I've go to a combat training gym here in Western Australia, and they have jiu-jitsu, they have boxing. Seeing the same guys week after week, I've only been going there for 2 weeks, but seeing the same guys week after week, it really does something for you in terms of, okay, they're similar age, they're similar build, they've just started, they're going there every week. I better get down there. I can't be missing training sessions. And when you see the same guys, you see them putting in the work, you build this camaraderie between the two of you, between yourself and the other guys there. And that motivates you to go harder during sessions and also turn up to sessions. It motivates you to keep going because there are others like you who are aligned and want to move in the same direction. So how can you not join them? I feel like there's a compounding effect when you do things with other people who are also aligned with you, who also have good intentions, such as jiu-jitsu, for example, such as boxing, because they're going to push you to work harder during the sessions, and they're going to motivate you to come to the sessions. And oftentimes just having somebody else there, not from a standpoint that you need to be motivated to go there, or that you shouldn't be only reliant on external motivation, but rather it just makes the experience so much more enjoyable. And if you're able to enjoy experience, whether it's building a business, whether it's any kind of sport, any kind of physical activity, if you're able to enjoy it, you will be way more successful than the person that feels like they're forced to do it, that hates doing this activity, that hates working on this pursuit, that hates doing that task. Because really, if you don't have a love for the game, you're not going to go very far. You are going to get outworked, out-hustled, and driven out by those who really, really fucking care. So that's just a short, almost want to say just personal insight onto what I think about community and really why I believe it is so incredibly important for anybody in their 20s to make sure they firstly establish a really strong community around them or get involved in one, because as you start to get older, the opportunities and the instances to interact with people, I think, get less and less groups continue to form or groups tighten, friendships tighten. And if you have the opportunity right now to meet other people who are similar minded, please go for it. Get out of the house. Do not be a recluse. Being a recluse, staying in the house all day, really is one of the worst things that you can do for your own development as a human being, from a development of the mental standpoint, physical standpoint, overall well-being. I don't think you get another shot after this one life, and so you got to make the most of it. You've got to be around people. It's an enjoyable experience. It truly is. When you start to meet people who are like-minded, that are moving in the same direction, there is an immense amount of joy, especially when you click personality-wise and you know, okay, I can do something great with this person. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at in terms of community, in terms of avoiding isolating yourself at home all day. It really is an epidemic, I think. I think more and more young guys especially are staying at home and not getting out there and not seeing what the world has to offer. So if that's you, please, I implore you, get out there. It's going to hurt at first, meeting new people, talking to new people, getting out of the house, dressing up. But little bit by bit, it's going to get easier. You don't have to do it alone. There's others out there that are in your situation that are looking to also grow, to also move in the same direction that you want to. So why not go find them? Why not get out? Wherever you are, whatever time it is, be great today.